When I made the decision to make this my career, or at least give it a chance, I had a conversation with my father and I said, look, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta do it my way. I didn't know what my way meant. I knew I had to get off the road and figure it out. But I've been off the road about, say, 9 years. And it's crazy to even say that because back then we had Nextels. With my father, if he was on, the business was good. But if he was using the bathroom or he was with a customer or something, he went disappearing, everything would stop. And it was frustrating. And it was something that I had to take into consideration and really pivot to make it more efficient, but also from an employee standpoint, make it more user-friendly because the days are long in the summer. When we were in resale and we were on our routes, I remember doing like 70, 80 hours a week every single day from May to about Labor Day. It's a physical job, but you really learn what you're made of mentally because it's a grind. It was very challenging to be a part of the business and be reliant on one person telling you what to do. And I really built the new system, the new way of business through that experience of what I felt firsthand. But that conversation was September of 2015. And I'm like, at this point I had graduated school, I had got my degree in electrical engineering, tech and computer science. And at that point, I always questioned myself why I never did business. When you build something, it's how do you build something to not break, to be sustainable and literally think of everything you can possible. So I just took that mindset when it came to the business. I pretty much just told him, look, you know, he's done a great job with what he's built, but it has to be fine tweaked in order to be more efficient and make a better customer experience. So as a kid, he would always bring me into meetings and take me places that I had no business being, and I was very quiet. But when I opened my mouth, people listened as I gotten older. When I was younger, I used to ask my father questions. Why is that? Or why don't you know that? And then depending on how he would answer would really light a fire in me because I'm like, okay, if he doesn't know, why doesn't he know? And once I get involved with the business, I need to know everything about the business. So growing up, I never saw my father, right? My parents got divorced when I was 14 years old. So one promise that I made to myself and to my future family was that when I get married, I'm gonna work hard, but I'm gonna work smarter. My father was always there for every big event, 7 days a week. It's really hard. When I was growing up, my time with my dad was me going to work with him. And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world, going to see all these places, going to these events that who I would have never thought that I'd have the access to for this vehicle of the business to get there. But I wanted to work smarter. When I got more involved with the business, we went to trade shows. We took meetings with, technology companies that we would eventually use their software to leverage our business and make a better customer experience, be more efficient from a logistical standpoint. We've invested into marketing campaigns with like VaynerMedia, the 4Ds, session. I also am a graduate of the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses, which they partner with Babson University, and it's basically a practical version of an MBA for entrepreneurs. One of the things that I've taken in with the old school and kind of put in that new school twist on it is your word is your bond. Handshakes don't exist majority of the time, right? Everything is contracts today. Doing the right thing is always the right thing. That when you say something, you have to do it. You have to underpromise and over-deliver. One of my dad's favorite saying is that you're only as good as your last performance, and we have to make sure that we're bringing our best every single day, every single delivery.